new classmate. Today, I and my partner would like to present our campaign poster. Our campaign poster title is Lighting. Before we start, we're gonna introduce ourselves first. Okay, my name is Fazlinda binti Muhammad Diris.
My name is Tunafika binti Skifli, and we are from BA11855.
5 types of lighting, which is direct, indirect, semi-direct, semi-indirect, and general diffuse lighting. I will explain for the first point, which is direct lighting. Lighting provided from a sources without reflection from other surfaces. Lighting system that direction approximate 90 to 100% of the illumination down to the work surface. Example for direct lighting is pendant and chandelier lighting. For the advantage of direct lighting, very energy effective lighting, and for the advantage, harsh shadow can be unflattering when cast of human faces.
Okay, the second point is indirect lighting system, in which 90 to 100% of the illumination is first directed upward and is reflected downward. Example, the crystal lamps made from bamboo stalks, which vertically light up the hall. Okay, so next, the advantages and disadvantages. The advantages is reflective glare on computer monitors can be controlled more easily. It also displays human faces. Advantageously for social gathering. Okay, the disadvantages. It can be disturbing if the ceiling is the brightest surface in the room. It's also not very energy effective.
Next, we move to semi-direct lighting. Lighting system that direct approximately 60 to 90% of the illumination downward, with the remainder of the illuminations directed upwards, which is then it's reflected downward. There are two advantages for semi-direct lighting, which is very energy effective of lighting, and also can create a vivid environment with attractive lights and shadow pattern, example on wall surfaces.
Okay, next we move to semi-indirect. Semi-indirect is a lighting system in which 60 to 90% of the illuminations is directly upward and is then reflected downward.
For the last type of lighting is general diffuse lighting. Lighting system that direct 40 to 60% of the illumination directly to the work surface, with the remainder of the light reflected downward.
Next, we move to task lighting and ambient lighting. What is task lighting? Task lighting is a smaller, more concentrated light. Some people call it office lighting. Task lighting helps to stimulate your brain. It illuminates the work surface, and it is frequently directed downward. The example of task lighting is swing arm lamp under the cabinet, and also vanity. The benefit of task lighting is to enhance performance. With improved health and comfort come increased productivity. Two of the most frequent complaints from desk-based workers are eye strain and poor lighting. With task lighting, this complaint can be reduced and at times even nullified. The task light allow for employee to customize the individual workstations with the right quality light for each task performance.
For the second type of kind of lighting is ambient lighting. This is one of common types of lighting. Ambient lights is a soft glow, and in photography and cinema photography. Ambient light is considered as natural light within a room. This ambient light illuminates the area surrounding the world surface and frequently direct downward. The example of ambient light is chandelier, pendant, and ceilings. The benefits of ambient light is this lighting providing an area to increase over illuminates. It radiates a comfortable level of brightness without any glare. Having a central source of ambient lights is the greatest fundamental of the good lighting plan.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Azri Khalida binti Khalid.
And my name is Juliza binti Johari.
So today we're gonna talk about our campaign poster, which is
Lighting.
So this is our lighting campaign poster. So now we're gonna talk about kinds of lighting. There are 5 kinds of lighting. First, natural light. Second, fluorescent lighting. Third, incandescent lighting.
And the fourth one is high intensity discharge lamps. And the fifth one is automatic light control system.
For natural light, there are many benefits of it in office spaces. By designing offices with plenty of sunlight and views of the outdoors, you will provide your employee with a calm, welcoming environment that will make them healthier and more productive. Numerous studies have shown that natural light in office spaces improve worker satisfaction and productivity. Natural light provides psychological advantage for employees. For example, it can boost employees' productivity and workers feel more engaged.
The second kind of lighting is fluorescent. Fluorescent is the most common used lighting in the office space. Fluorescent lighting closely resemble to natural lighting. It also produces less heat, glare, and consume very less electricity.
Incandescent lighting use filament bulbs and most commonly found in homes. It also used effectively in office, although fluorescent is more efficient. And cost of installing incandescent lighting is less than fluorescent lighting.
Next one is high intensity discharge lamps. The use of high intensity discharge lamps is fairly new in office. It is first used for street and stadium lighting. It also provides extremely efficient lighting system, but its effect on color as they sometimes are more difficult to distinguish between various colors.
Automatic light control systems are now being installed in many office buildings. It gives positive impact on energy conservation. It also uses photocell to measure the amount of illumination in a given area. Now, we're gonna talk about color. Among the important factors that should be considered in developing a desirable color scheme are color combination, complementary, split complementary, and triad. There are 3 effects of light on color. First, different types of artificial lighting have different color spectrums. Second, fluorescent lighting does not enhance red and oranges. Lastly, incandescent lighting does not enhance purple and blue schemes.
There are few impacts of color. First, cool colors create calm and retiring moods. Second, warm colors create warm and cheerful moods. Third, natural tints are mildly stimulating. And fourth, deep purple and pale violet can create depressing moods.
That's all from us.
Thank you.